The fretboard on this guitar is pretty nice. I think it's made out of maple, and it's really nice and smooth. And I haven't washed it in a really long time, so it has this really awesome dirty look to it. That's what I really like about it. And yeah, so this is a pretty average guitar. This is definitely a good starter guitar. It's a lot better than this piece of shit. Yeah. And now this is probably the best guitar I've ever seen. This is a Martin D35. Well, let me get that whole thing in there. And as you know, all Martin guitars are good. This is fantastic. And turn around to the back, and you'll see that it has Grover tuners, which are superb. They're awesome, really smooth, they're really easy, they're really, I don't know what to say about them. They're just great, and they really keep the guitar in tune. You may notice, how do you know this is a Martin guitar if it doesn't have the Martin logo? And it doesn't have a serial number either. That's because back in the 70s, Martin employees were allowed to make one Martin guitar for themselves. And this was a guitar made by one of those employees, and his name is Jack Frost. You're probably not gonna be able to see that, but there's lettering in there saying Jack Frost 1971. This guitar is not, this line of guitars from Martin is not in production anymore. And I can really tell that because Martin Guitars does not make their necks in mahogany anymore, and this is in mahogany. Because it's so expensive nowadays. It's also custom made because it has a pearl trim around the rim, around the side, I don't know how to say it, and even around this acoustic part. And it's also on the inlays, which makes it look stunning. I used this guitar a lot, even though the pickguard's kind of fallen off. I got this guitar for free because the guy who made this at the Martin Guitar Factory sold it to my grandpa. And it's mine now due to some sad reasons, but I love it. It sounds beautiful. It's a lot better than this. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear this. Sounds fantastic. Also, another cool thing to point out here is that it has this weird kind of V shape of the wood layout. I don't know why that is, but it's pretty cool to look at. I don't know what else to say about this guitar. This is the best guitar I have by far, and this is the second Martin guitar I have. This is from 1971. It's not made anymore, and it's probably extremely expensive if I try to sell it, but I'm never gonna sell this piece of this craftsmanship, this excellence. I have another one from 1947, but it's completely broken, and I'm not going to go near it. So, yeah, that's my guitar collection at a glance. From absolute shitstorm to kind of the normal, and to the average, sort of, and then to the absolute brilliance. So, yeah. Subscribe and everything.